The Skills public repository is a collection of reusable development skills for Apple platforms and related workflows. It covers GitHub workflows, refactoring, diff review swarms, bug investigation swarms, code review, React performance work, and skill curation. Overview. The repository contains focused, self-contained skills that help with recurring engineering tasks such as generating App Store release notes, debugging iOS apps, improving Swift UI and React code, packaging Mac OS apps, running multi-agent diff reviews, bug hunts, reviewing and simplifying code changes, orchestrating larger refactors, and auditing what new skills a project actually needs. Install by placing these skill folders under the Codex Home Skills directory. There are currently 16 skills, each organized in its own folder. App Store changelog generates user-facing release notes from Git history by collecting changes since the last tag, filtering for user-visible work, and rewriting them into concise what's new bullets. GitHub uses the GH command line interface to inspect and operate on GitHub issues, pull requests, workflow runs, API data, CI checks, run logs, and advanced queries. iOS Debugger Agent uses code build MCP to build, launch, and debug the current iOS app on a booted simulator, including UI inspection, interaction, screenshots, and log capture. Mac OS menu bar 2ist app builds, refactors, or reviews Mac OS menu bar apps that use 2ist and Swift UI, focusing on manifest ownership, store layer architecture, and reliable local launch scripts. Mac OS Swift PM app packaging, no Xcode scaffolds, builds, packages, signs, and optionally notarizes Swift Package Manager-based Mac OS apps without requiring an Xcode project. Orchestrate batch refactor, plans and executes larger refactor rewrite efforts with dependency or parallel analysis and implementation using clearly scoped work packets. Project skill audit, analyzes a project's past codex sessions, memory, existing local skills, and conventions to recommend the best new skills or updates to existing ones. React component performance diagnoses slow React components by finding re-render churn, expensive render work, unstable props, and list bottlenecks, then suggests targeted optimizations and validation steps. Bug Hunt Swarm runs a read-only forage bug investigation focused on reproduction, code path tracing, regressors, and the fastest proof step, then returns a ranked root cause path. Review and simplify changes, reviews a Git diff or explicit file scope for reuse, code quality, efficiency, clarity, and standards issues, then optionally applies safe, behavior-preserving fixes. Review Swarm runs a read-only forage diff review focused on behavioral regressions, security risks, performance or reliability issues, and contract or test coverage gaps, then returns a prioritized fix path. Swift Concurrency Expert reviews and fixes Swift 6.2 plus concurrency issues such as actor isolation problems, sendable violations, main actor annotations, and data race diagnostics. Swift UI Liquid Glass implements, reviews, or refactors Swift UI features to use the iOS 26 plus Liquid Glass APIs correctly, with proper modifier ordering, grouping, interactivity, and fallbacks. Swift UI Performance Audit audits Swift UI runtime performance from code and architecture, focusing on invalidation storms, identity churn, layout thrash, heavy render work, and profiling guidance. Swift UI Patterns provides best practices and example-driven guidance for building Swift UI screens and components, including navigation, sheets, app wiring, async state, and reusable UI patterns. Swift UI View Refactor refactors Swift UI view files toward smaller subviews, env-style data flow, stable view trees, explicit dependency injection, and correct observation usage. Each skill is self-contained. Refer to the skill MD file in each skill directory for triggers, workflow guidance, examples, and supporting references. Contributing skills are designed to be focused and reusable. When adding new skills, ensure they have a clear, single purpose, include comprehensive documentation, follow consistent patterns with existing skills, and provide reference materials when applicable.